Hi everyone, it's Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters and thank you for joining me for a Kitaholic Kits design team layout. So for this layout I started by cutting my 12 by 12 down to approximately 11 by 11 and sticking that onto a black mat. Obviously you can see there that I gutted the piece of black paper first so I can use the insides on a different project. So just popping this one on. And then I am going to pull out my beautiful photos. I've got 4 photos for this layout. And you can see that there is one use already for the insides of that black paper. I used them for adding a mat to my photos. I did a double mat this time. I did a mat, so it's photo, then white mat, and then black mat. I chopped my photos down so that the black mat is the largest mat. The whole entire photo size is still only 3 by 4 size because I am going to pop them in a straight line all the way across the center. They are only just going to fit because they will be exactly 12 inches wide. And it's going to be super tight, so no room for any gap in between. So I'm just trying my best to get them on as nicely as possible. I then was crazy and cut all these stickers up just to make sure this idea is going to work, and I am now pulling them off their see-through backing. So these are the color bubble stickers that came from the Stickos pack that was in this month's kit, and that's a company that is also owned by American Crafts. So I am making my own little patterned background. I've heard it called before that you don't want to have a sticker sneeze, but in this case that is exactly what I'm going for because I'm not using these stickers as embellishments. I am using these stickers as the background of my paper. So what initially started off as a plain white background is actually going to be a colorful spotty background, which is exactly what I'm going for. So I'm using all the different colors and all the different sizes. I had originally planned to just use the blue and the green colors to go with kind of the water and that sort of feel of the background, but I decided there was so many other colors in the photos anyway, with the yellow life jackets and the red in the background and all of that, that I was just going to roll with all the colors and just make it fun. I did, as I was creating this layout, think that the background was quite busy, and because of that busyness, that's where I wanted that black to help anchor the photo, no pun intended. So by having the black mat all the way around the white 12 by 12 and then also having the black around the photos, that definitely helped. Now some of you at home might be wondering why I didn't just keep that black as one straight strip of paper and why did I mat each of the photos individually, but you will also know it's because I'm using the inside of the 12 by 12 mat, so I don't have a full length that is 12 inches altogether. I could have cut it into 2 8-inch by 3-inch rectangles, but I was just already cutting it up, so I just cut them all into 3 by 4s. I actually cut the whole inside of the mat into 3 by 4s and just had a whole bunch of mats available for later on as I am creating layouts. So I'm just about finished with all these stickers. I know this is the most boring thing to watch in the world, me popping stickers on a page, but who knew that one packet of stickers could be quite this many? You certainly do get a lot of bang for your buck. These photos in particular are probably the last time that my boys are going to be out on Grandpa's boat. It is up for sale, so we needed to make sure we enjoyed it. Unfortunately, it is not quite winter, but it's almost winter, so it's cold. In fact, I'm wearing my hoodie. It's cold, and it is definitely not swimming weather. So unfortunately, they're going to miss out on the boat for summer, but hopefully another new family will be able to enjoy it. So I dug through the Vicky Bouton ephemera and pulled out all the kind of boaty going away type ones, and I'm going to pop all of those onto this layout and use them all up at once because why not? Even though it's a different type of boat, it definitely works in this context. So I've got the map, I've got the boat, I've got the snorkel. No, we didn't swim, but it's cool to take those little liberties where needed. And that's going to be one little cluster down on the bottom there. And I'm only actually going to do 2 clusters. So my second cluster is going to go on the exact same spot, but on the top left hand side of the photos. Right now I'm putting on my title. I had a lot of trouble coming up with this title because I was really limiting myself to my thicker choices. I am so close to have finished this packet of thickers that I am busting to try and use all of it. They're a chipboard thicker, that's why I'm adding some adhesive. They're so old, they've basically lost all their stick, and they're half white and half black. The bottom half is black and the top half is white, and they have little black dots that kind of sort of blend the black into the white, so to speak. So I just painted over the entire thicker in Sharpie to make it all completely black because that suited my purpose better. It was also necessary because I did doctor a few of the thickers and they no longer had the correct orientation of black being at the bottom and white being at the top, because some of them I turned upside down or I cut apart or what have you. So they definitely needed to be covered up. So I just coloured them in with a Sharpie, and being all black definitely works with the mood of how the rest of the layout is looking. So now I'm going to work on that second cluster. That's the only other cluster I'm going to create, starting with the globe and then the compass. And yeah, you can see the whole thing just right there. So the compass I just stuck half up on the globe and half flat on the 12 by 12 paper just to give a bit of dimension, but I did pop the glasses up on foam. And then I'm putting on the little sentiment of take a picture because I think that works really well. So you can see just some fun photos of the boys. The middle two, they're pretending to kiss. Tom is quite affectionate and loves showing love for everybody. Jack is the opposite, and he was pretending that he was going to give Thomas the kiss that he wanted, but then wouldn't give it, the little rat bag. And then there's a cute picture of Tom standing up at the top of the boat and a cute picture of Jack climbing up to the top of the boat. So very nice. Then, of course, I added on my splatters because you know I cannot make a layout without black and gold splatters. And I am calling this one done. It is super fun and super quick and easy to create. And I just love the way it came together. Thank you so much for watching. And I cannot wait to share another layout with you next week. Bye, everyone.